like he was hearing some invisible midnight call. He had his members only jacket on the chair, and 1,000-yard nostalgia floating through the air. I said, Dad, what's wrong? You look like you lost a war. He said, kid, they don't make America like before. The mall's all dead, the music's thin, the world's gone grey and clueless. I'm not depressed, I'm just a man who wants his orange Julius. He wants the neon, wants the hair, wants shoulder pads and too much flair, wants the synthesizers loud and stupid in the night. Wants a Camaro, wants some shades, wants all the bad decisions made, wants to feel like every Friday still ends right. Dad wants his orange Julius, wants his Miami Vice, wants Phil Collins on the speakers and Mr. T, cold as ice. Wants his Walkman full of heartbreak, wants the more lights burning bright, wants to moonwalk through the food court like it's 1985 tonight. He said your generation's got no proper laser tag, no arcades full of denim smoke and keychains by the bag. You never lived until you begged your mom for one more quarter, while Huey Lewis told your teenage soul to love life a little harder. He wants a VCR blinking 12 forever in the den. He wants to rent an action movie, then rewind it all again. He wants a can of Aquanet and more cops on patrol, and a poster of Farrah Fawcett taped up somewhere in his soul. He wants the A-Team, wants the cars, wants Prince on Bruce and synth guitars, wants sunglasses at night for absolutely no reason. Wants parachute pants, wants cassette tapes, wants bad cologne at first dates, wants every season to be John Who's season. Dad wants his orange Julius, wants his Miami Vice, wants Phil Collins on the speakers and Mr. T, cold as ice. Wants his Pac-Man and his Pepsi Free, his Rubik's Cube just right. Wants to moonwalk through the food court like it's 1985 tonight. He said, I want Cyndi Lauper colors, I want cable TV fights, I want Madonna on the radio and spring break neon nights. I want a DeLorean parked outside and Don Johnson in white. I want a roller skate to Duran Duran beneath a purple light. And I want the mall map by the fountain and the record store upstairs, and sunglasses from a spinning rack and way too much feathered hair. I want to hear the opening drum fill and feel my whole life click. I want to stand in line for movie tickets like I'm 16 and invincible again, kid. I said, Dad, are you having a midlife crisis? He said, no, son. A crisis is buying a red convertible. This is remembering. Dad wants his orange Julius, wants his Miami Vice, wants Phil Collins on the speakers and Mr. T, cold as ice. Wants his food court resurrection, wants his glory days inside, wants to moonwalk through the sadness till the past feels almost right. Dad wants his orange Julius, and maybe that's alright. Maybe every dad's just one old song away from Friday night. So I put on In the Air Tonight and watched him close his eyes, and for a minute in our kitchen he was 19 in the light. Now he's dancing by the dishwasher in tube socks and old Nikes, doing something halfway between a fist pump and a karate kick. And honestly, he looks pretty happy. Dad got his orange Julius, well, metaphorically. Woo! Metaphorically.